Defense against a psychic attack. Psychic self-defense is vital for everyone's safety. In Chinese sorcery, each person is viewed as a composite of three bodies: physical, energetic, and spiritual. Each of these bodies are believed to continually interact with each other. Just as an individual's physical body is part of the physical world, Satur, each person's energetic and spirit bodies are part of the spirit world. The greater the sorcerer's psychic power and the practiced control of it, the stronger and more effective his or her psychic defenses will become. In the occult, hidden world, the people who are in most danger of encountering psychic attacks, either from other sorcerers or from malevolent spirit entities, are those beginners who dabble or experiment with the spirit realm without having any previous training or guidance. Without understanding the consequences of their actions, these individuals ignorantly expect to immediately receive all the esoteric powers and acquired privileges that, in reality, only come from years of training in learning how to manipulate the energetic forces of the supernatural realm. All sorcerers of black magic are taught that desire and fear are the two primary ways in which the imagination of a victim can be manipulated. This is because neither of these emotional states can form a basis for making rational decisions. If feelings of guilt are allowed to grow within an individual's personal unconscious mind, they can create an avenue for a sorcerer to initiate a psychic attack. Because the personal unconscious mind is a collection of thoughts and feelings that are a culmination of miscellaneous influences and impressions, these thoughts and feelings represent an individual's internal state of beliefs. These internal beliefs and their self-imposed restrictions can create internal energetic vulnerability. This is also why, under certain circumstances, people will subconsciously accept suffering as a form of merited punishment.
That's precisely right. That's the exact place where you're supposed to know thyself. A multidimensional option. You will see yourself going through these things. You will find the different times when you did it before you were aware, and your awareness can shine the light. All the information you can take on and use can be useful to you, or it can be shunned because your cup is full. The choice is yours.
This karmic state of mind is also the emotional foundation needed for most curses to stick and become effective. It represents the energetic platform through which an evil sorcerer can find an avenue into the victim's mind and influence their will and body's energy. Attacks from sorcerers. Sometimes, because of jealousy, revenge, or as a simple demonstration of power, a skilled sorcerer will attack an individual. These energetic attacks are usually prompted by a violent impulse of the sorcerer's personal emotions, which could potentially wreak havoc onto a victim's nervous system, initiate emotional instability, and create physical health problems. If there is a matter over which you think a powerful sorcerer may seek vengeance and attack you, and you feel guilty about what has transpired, it is extremely important that you proceed as follows. First, admit that you made a mistake and forgive yourself. It is important that you do not brood or wallow in guilt, or allow any negative emotions to begin to manifest your mistakes out of proportion. Next, seek a secluded
Let's create a virtual girlfriend.
The game is a little skeleton guy. He's a lich, ruined by his town, murdered by them, until two thieves were trying to steal his shit, and one of them stabbed the other one for it. They took his phylactery, a golden necklace. So since it's playing on its own, of course I can use his murder, death, kill points to his advantage, but just showing it to be an analog. Like you see the marketing in the background, it's a very annoying analog.
Passionate your life and forgive yourself. Imagine and believe that you have the ability to start all over and be ready for this life's new adventure. Then, after returning home, believe that everything has been energetically and spiritually cleansed and forgiven. Attacks from malevolent spirits. If the psychic attack comes from a malevolent spirit entity you have inadvertently contacted or offended, you will likely be able to know and understand what it is you are dealing with and why. First, recall the specific ritual that you performed. Was it focused on a particular deity, planet, or one of the elements, or any areas you may have transgressed and energetically violated. Guardian spirits are sometimes bound by oath to protect certain sacred areas. In order to remedy the situation, it is important to perform a counter-ritual to neutralize the overwhelming influence created by the original magical ceremony.
I probably actually offended all of them at different times, myself personally, but I'm going to say Saturn because of the skeleton, and also continue this demonstration to make educational videos about the dangers of the unseen world. Like the marketing, it's horrible. You can't turn them off. It's horrible. They just ruin your whatever you're doing if you're recording. They just ruined it. Well, that's not true. They participated correctly. It's annoying as hell. But that's just the way it is. You gotta go through it to learn. You can't just get the knowledge just without the wisdom that will kick your ass for having taken it.
An individual's subconscious mind can suddenly begin to receive vivid pictures that M.Ifist as delusional psychosis. It is therefore important to realize that even the things we are not consciously aware of can affect us on the spiritual level. For example, certain memories that we have forgotten or repressed, as well as things we perceive subliminally, can affect us through the spirit realm. This is because the spirit realm is the source of the physical, energetic, emotional, mental and spiritual activities of all natural phenomenon, including human beings and spirit entities. Therefore, although deliberate or sometimes unintended psychic attacks are initiated through the spirit realm, they can affect all levels of an individual's life. The imagination is a specific function of the psyche that interacts with the spirit realm, directing and influencing all forms of supernatural powers. However, the imagination is also colored by an individual's lower impulses, such as those arising from survival instincts and physical senses, urges or desires for sex, power, hunger, companionship, etc. The imagination can be skillfully directed by a rational mind of a trained sorcerer to picture that which is seen to be beneficial for him or herself, or a specific individual. The image called forth in this manner is a powerful manifestation of the sorcerer's personal spiritual nature. 42.